Iyaza, iyaza, aha, super. Come, aha, sawaza, sawaza, super. Wesha no fubi wacha po wo de se ni amanafa sawodo ye friend no say ye friend no pray I love yankwe me did say obi amome me to sumba ba ufie ne me did send to come and see office be na obi chocho mucho to say ka ne ka wa shari go to me be na obi chocho mucho to sample obi me stress e be na obi chocho mucho to sample obi me stand no e be na obi chocho mucho
Hello, lovely viewers. It's your girl Adwoa Genny right here, and you are all super welcome to the #1 entertainment, informative, and educative show. That's that right. I'm super excited today because we are going to have fun today with the CEO of Kwan PA Band, and he is already on the handles. So without wasting much time, I am adding him right away. Hey,
Hi,
hi, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
By God's grace, I'm doing well.
Okay, we thank God.
So after Zero Baller concert, I've not
Yes,
seen
yes,
you
yes, yes.
again. Hey,
That's very true.
yes,
Zero baller.
eh.
Yes. At the sports stadium.
After that concert, me who will be on
Ah,
me?
that was last year, right? That
Yes,
was last
that was
year,
last
September.
year.
Yes. Last. Hey, Auntie, it's almost a year.
Yes, me who will
Come
be
to
on
think of it,
me?
it's almost a year because
Yeah.
next month. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's true. Ache, hey, Ache,
Ache Papa.
Ache.
Anyway,
Anyway,
how are you?
how are you
How is
all?
everything? I'm doing
I'm good.
well.
I'm good.
I'm doing
Everything is
well.
fine.
By
Everything.
God's grace.
We thank God. We thank God.
So we thank you for accepting the offer to join us today on the Start Right
Okay.
show. And I'm
All
super
right.
excited to have you. It's not easy to get, big men like you.
Oh, feeling.
So we're going to have a little interactions, and also you see
Okay,
people
that's fine.
joining in. We're going to have
Mm,
some interaction, a very good one with you. But
okay,
before I start, I want to know, how did Kwan PA Band start? How?
okay,
How did you start it? Because you are the CEO, so
okay,
how did you start it?
okay. So it's all about the interest and the passion and everything. I
Okay.
saw a video some time back. I think it will be in the year 2000. I saw a video on TV, and it was Ejako and his band Atademagofuma, and they were playing something. I watched TV and it was like, wow, this thing they were doing, it's beautiful. They are doing music indigenous, but it's not like what the others are doing. It's slightly different. So right from there, I think I inherently loved what they were doing. So it was more like inherent and growing up, schooling, working, and doing a few things. And eventually,
Okay.
there was an opportunity for me to bring it out. That was when I went to the School of Performing at University of Ghana. And
Oh,
then,
okay.
yes, I saw there's a band, another palm wine band called the Legon Palm Wine Band.
Yeah,
I
I
saw
think
them
I think I know
perform.
that.
Yes. I saw them perform. They are older, way older than Kwan PA. I
Mm,
saw them perform. It was beautiful. I was like, yeah, this is it. So, the inspiration from others, a lot of ups and downs, and then I started with my church instrumentalist. I realized that these were guys were all using our God-given talent in church, but beyond that,
okay.
what were we? So I talked to them that we could start something. Let's do music, but we are not going to do the music every other person is doing. Let's go
Exactly.
indigenous because some of those things are very good, but we are losing them. So let's do indigenous music and let's take it from there. And they started.
Wow. Wow.
Mm,
Because I was actually coming to ask you, how did the three people came to join you
mm,
to do the show?
mm,
But
mm,
I
mm, mm,
realized that
mm. Church
you just
instrumentalist.
said they are all church instrumentalists. Okay, so
Yes,
you are
yes,
all
yes.
church. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay, so what church
yes.
is that?
Okay, so
What
Presbyterian
church
Church
is
of
that?
Ghana.
Oh, I
Presbyterian Church of
see.
Ghana.
That is why.
Ebenezer
You know,
Congregation,
Presley, they are
Mamprobi.
going. Oh, okay, okay. Because Presley for them, we are the one you want. No,
Benedict.
no wahala.
I joined them. By the time I got to the church, they were already. I was somewhere else,
Oh,
and then
okay,
those were
okay,
instrumental in the church already, and then I
okay,
joined.
okay.
Discussing it. They agreed on it.
So, so what inspired the name Kwampa? Because you could have
Okay.
done it as a band since you are the
Yeah.
CEO. So what? Why the name Kwampa? Because I'm very zealous to know that.
Yeah. That's okay. So, as rightly as you said, I could have easily gone with the name as San or something, some
Yeah.
bands, but I wanted a group. I wanted us rather to move as a group and not as this person with these people or this person with these people, but it's a group, and then we do it. Um, the name Kwamba, when we started, we wanted a name, and so
Okay.
we after the first rehearsal, so we did our first rehearsal without a name, and that was on 31st July 2017. So
Oh,
every
okay.
31st July is our birthday, and so
Oh,
recently we're
okay.
3 years old. Yes, 3 years
Okay.
old.
Okay.
So 31st July 2017, it was a Monday, 6:30 p.m. We had a meeting without a name. So we met the next Monday again without a name. So that was when we
Wow.
decided that we're going to have a name. So we're giving us that week to get a name. Charlie, you'll be surprised the names that came up. You need to
Tell
say,
us some. Tell us some.
yeah. We had names like the African Gift. We had games like
Hey.
African Boys. Names like what?
Wow.
Um, um, oh, back people they say, Charlie, very funny something. Um, African moving something something. Oh, so we still did not have a name on the third day. So it was the next
Exactly.
one, the fourth meeting, that we came back, and then the name Kwampa came up, and
Okay.
it was beautiful. So we all
Wow.
accepted it. The
Wow.
reason we unanimously accepted that name is that one, we are representing an identity, a Ghanaian identity, which is part of
Yeah.
our culture. And so we
Exactly.
felt that the best representation will be in a language best known to us. And we
Exactly.
wanted something which is relatively simple for others to pronounce. So we decided to go for the name Kwanpa, which means the right path. But then again, the name is reinforcing the fact that we have a kind of right path we are neglecting as a people when it
Mm.
comes to our culture and our identity. For instance, we have our music, we have our folklore, which includes our storytelling and
Exactly.
system and all that. We have our language, which is an integral part of our identity. And then if we don't take care, we will lose some of those things. For instance, every home will be an so if it's a if or yeah ever or yeah gan or yeah realize that
Ayerako.
Nipa nenye kakra ne do enough. He's now struggling to pick his mother tongue, his local.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see you, okay. I see you, I see you, I see you. Hey, hello, sweetheart. How are you doing?
Yeah. Lab baby.
Yeah, so me have any tia la me
Mm.
akasa me last born tia ye hu ye papa
Oh,
so
okay.
ya dia na hai
Ah,
nti.
mobile there. Auntie, and I mean, I'm not too sure the last time your mom or your dad or your grandmother told you an answer, or you
No.
yourself told somebody an answer. But some of
Mm.
these things are imbued with values, great values. Auntie, yes, okay, so Kwanpa, the right path. Your Kwampabi in the past, we are neglecting those things. Let's go and bring them like palm wine music. What we do is palm wine music.
Okay.
Apart from Ejako currently, who does palm wine music, and the Legon Palm Wine Band. There was no
Ban.
other group, no other
Exactly.
band doing palm wine, pure palm wine music. there were some individuals, yes, who were doing music and then occasionally will chip in traits of palm wine music and all that. But for a dedicated band to do palm wine music, it was just a Jacko Nimu and then the Legon Palm Wine Band. So we decided that Tali, let's join this wagon and let's join in the revival of this indigenous music. So we went with the name, and it's working so far.
Wow. Because there's something unique about Kwan PA Band that some of us, when we hear the band, we go like, most of the youth, they go like, so we like, we want that, we are young, so we want that vibe, and we get that in Kwan PA, and that makes you unique because like Kwan PA Band, but you can sing any other song, and that's mind blowing. Honestly, you are not like the band that.
Yes. You see, in marketing, there's something we call USP, unique selling proposition. It is something that it's more like your differentiation factor. It is what will differentiate you from the other. So we decided that, Charlie, let's do something different. We are doing palm wine music, but let's take it a step further, or let us see what we can add to make ours very unique, although we are doing palm wine music. So we decided that, okay, when the band started, we're going to do original compositions. We're not going to do any other song from any other person. So for that decision we took, it resulted in, within 5 months, the band had 40 songs written by the band. Within 5 months, 40 songs.
Wow.
But then
I have prayed today for good network. So please, let's get good network.
Sorry. Yes. Please give me a minute. Let me just give me a few seconds.
Okay.
Wait, I'm coming.
Hey, baby, last. Hey.
Why am I laughing? I'm laughing because Auntie is like, Auntie. Auntie is waving.
Sweetheart, I'll come for you, okay?
She can't hear you. I've hijacked the.
Oh, okay.
Please, just give me a few seconds and.
No problem. It's allowed. Okay, so Mike, you're saying I'm a last born. That is why my head is really is sweeting me, sir.
Good girl. Great. So let's great. So as I was saying,
okay.
We decided to do something unique, something different, so that it will differentiate us. When we go for performances, some people will come and tell us, "Oh, we want this particular song, and those were popular songs, current popular songs, trending. So we realized that, okay, fine, let's give the people what they want. If they are saying, if we go for programs and we are doing our own songs and they still prefer, oh, do this one.
Wow.
When Charlie, it was serious. Once we started doing that, everywhere we went to perform, they will call us back and they will be like, Charlie. So it was, for instance, we know Sarkodie does rap, and then all of a sudden you are listening to rap, but in palm wine, rap in a different way. It was
amazing. So because that actually makes you unique, because I realized that you could do everything, but it's still in the band level, but it sounds so sweet. Because I think, remember, the first day I chanced on Kwan PA Band, I was like, what? On City FM, I was like, hey, what band is this? Okay. I was like, on Bernard the show, I was like, hey, what band is this? I love these people. I was like, wow. Because what you're doing, actually, it's very unique, and I wish we could get more people that are interested to come up with stuff sliders, because now it's like Misia no bia person one way so.
And
And it's like there's no uniqueness. We are tired of hearing those things. So
yes, you
I
see, a
wish
lot of people are
every
just moving because everybody is moving. You know, they are not looking at their strongest point. For instance, if I am doing rap as a rap artist, as me, I know my strength is not really there. Or when we go
yeah,
to an area like crank music or R&B, I know that is not
exactly.
my strength. My area is indigenous music, palm one. But because everybody's doing maybe hip life, rap, hip hop and all that, then I also joined the wagon, and I'm like, I want to do that. No, so there's something that I look at in all these things, or something that has really inspired all these things, and I don't know. Maybe let me share that with you now. There's
I
something I
was
call.
even going to ask you that.
Okay,
So just share it so that at least you make
okay,
my question short for me.
okay. So there's something I call PDPW.
Okay.
PDPW. The first P is passion, passion. The second, the D is determination.
Okay.
The P again is perseverance.
Mm.
And then the last one, which is W, is wisdom.
Mm.
So passion, determination, perseverance, wisdom.
Mm.
Usually when I usually when I write it, I put the W in brackets,
In
meaning that it
bracket.
affects all three. So in
Yeah.
other words, you have passion, but apply wisdom to the passion. You have determination, but apply wisdom to your determination. You
Exactly.
have perseverance, but apply wisdom to your perseverance. For instance,
Perseverance.
you may have the passion for doing what you want to do. For instance, like I had the passion for music, the passion for indigenous music, and all that.
Exactly.
Um, the passion drove me to starting this band. So your passion will usually drive you to get a mission, to get
Mm.
something you want to do.
Mm.
That so like let's take you yourself. You love media, you love interaction, you love interviews and all that. And so look at what
Exactly.
you're doing. That's right. So
Yeah.
that passion has motivated you to start this, to get a mission, which is start right.
Yeah.
Now you must then have determination. Because for instance, so you have start right, you will have challenges here and there. But
Exactly.
determination is different from perseverance. Determination is like,
Exactly.
okay, I have set this up. My passion has made me start this.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever happens in the future, I will move forward. I will not stop.
Mm.
I'll move forward. I'll not stop. I'll move forward. So that is determination. It is usually for the future. What will happen? You are strengthening yourself now that I'm determined. Then perseverance. Perseverance is when the challenges start coming and then you are still moving on. So you meet the first challenge because of your determination, that initial
Yeah.
plan or mindset that I'll move. Then so perseverance is more like
Mm.
the 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 actual the action of the determination. So
Mm-hmm.
determination, you are determined, but the perseverance is the action. So you are failing, but you are moving on. You are failing, you are moving on. You are failing, you are moving on.
Wow.
But in all
Wow.
this, you apply wisdom. In all this, you apply wisdom because
Exactly.
for me, it got to a time. When I finished my first degree at KNUST, I did painting and sculpture for my
Oh,
first degree.
okay.
Then
Oh, okay.
from KNUST, then I continued to do um a master's in marketing, MBA
Okay.
marketing, master from still
Okay.
from here. Then I did a 2-year diploma in education from University of Education, Winnipeg.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came out to work for 4 years. So for 4 years I was working, and I'm using this to buttress the point I was telling you. For four
Yeah.
years I worked in a government outfit as the human resource manager. And
Okay.
then after 4 years, you are usually promoted. But for me, after 4 years, instead of waiting and joining my sister has joined. I see you, Akoshiasa. That's my sister.
Mm.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so
Hi, Cece.
um, so I left after 4 years instead of waiting for the promotion and all that, just to go to school and do music. So then I went to the School of Performing Arts to do music again. And
Okay.
all these things I did, they were passion driven. And then I was
Mm.
determined. But then you must do it with wisdom. for instance, I could have once I could have said, oh, I don't have any interest in human resource, I don't have any really interest in it, so let me just quit and all that. But you need to raise some money, get some funds, push into other things and all that. At the time we were starting Kwampa, everything was set in terms of our instruments, the ensemble, because I had already bought some of these instruments. Okay, so let me even chip in this. I started a 14-member band and it collapsed after 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yes. It collapsed after 2 years.
You know, I was actually going to ask you about challenges because I know every successful thing there is a challenge. So I was actually going to ask you what has, like, we want people to actually know that, hey, all the big name you hear, they also went through something, so that at least when they want to do something and the challenges come, they can learn from that. So I actually wanted to know the challenges. So good you're bringing it. So
yes. So the challenges, they are in two forms: personal challenges, and then the group or corporate challenge.
Yeah.
With regard specifically to Kwampa. So as I said, with the passion and all that, driving, determination and all that, setting up this. So I set up a band and it collapsed after 2 years. Everything seemed to be working, but things were not working. So a lot of things I do now, I take a cue from the mistakes I did before.
Yeah.
And then I try to use those ones to correct the present so that I don't repeat some of those things and end up like the previous band.
Exactly.
Now for corporate challenges, usually it is very good not to focus on the challenges, but you rather focus on the positives. Uncle White usually says something. He says that it is good to endorse the positives or reinforce the positives other than the negatives. So in the band, you know that there are days, there are bad days, and I'm talking about bad performance days. You know, everyone in the band, we all know that this person caused the mess. But Uncle says, don't do the blame game, but always reinforce your positives. It's like crying over spilled milk. So instead of channeling the energy into blaming people, rather find a solution so that it will not be repeated the second time.
Wow.
And so it is something I apply, and it is really working, or it really works. Beyond that, a lot of times there's something Uncle also said the last time. Uncle said, Uncle said,
we will interview you too, okay, darling. When I finish, I'm going to talk to you.
Yes, Auntie says when she's done, she will talk to you. So there's something Uncle says. He says, I am also a member of Roverman Productions since I've been a member since 2016.
Okay.
Yes. So I was with the band, the Roverman band, the band that plays for the
Forgive network, guys. He's gonna come back. We're gonna have fun. We're going to dance very soon. Oh my god. Network.
Hello, Adwoa.
Yeah, your network, your network can call off kakra. See, I feel like I'm
Uncle Bosan can be said, or say, in a production like this, whatever can go wrong will go wrong. So if you know that whatever can go wrong will go wrong, don't allow anything that can go wrong. So don't even allow the possibility of something going wrong. So if you know you are not, especially when you have a performance and you know you are not prepared, it will make you jittery. You are always kind of scared. But when if so, it means that if you need to rehearse over and over and over again to get it, to eliminate that feeling of anxiety, that
Exactly.
feeling of then you make sure that you do it and do it well. For instance, when we started the one, we're not doing funerals. Now you're more anything a year, but parties near the day, boning in any. I can count the number of funerals we've done, like say be a funeral 1 week and I say main funeral and all that. Maybe just about 4 or 5. But other
Okay.
dates they now our very first one we had we because of the relationship we had with the person where we were obliged to go, we had to go. And the answer is MWA. So what do we do? Usually in our
Yes, I will.
performances, you will never see me make a list of the repertoire, the songs we are going to do, and say Marshall list one as my no, because we have rehearsed this over and over again, and we have performed over and over again. So I mean,
Exactly.
it just comes, the muscle memory just works, and then you are bringing them one by one. But the first thing. So am I going to still rely on the muscle memory? So I had to make a list. I had to find a way of making it work. So I made a list of the songs we are doing. And I made the sellotape. Made the tire guitar so the top of the guitar. Now me guitar going. And then
Wow.
so maybe all right, but occasionally me see me tears and I may but I'm actually looking at the list. I'm looking at the next song because I cannot go wrong. So you see, and whatever can
Exactly.
go wrong will go wrong. And see, some of these things I've learned from these people, Uncle Bo White, and a whole lot of others. They have really impacted and then from the past experiences and all that. In the challenges there, for instance, now, movement. Say, be I go say you move here free ha car you did go me there. But actually, those things they are there. I realized a few days back that the whole world is more like life. Is life is a like challenges make life. You get it? Challenges make life. For instance, um, give me somebody who says I don't have any challenge in the world. I don't have any challenge. Give
It's
me some.
never
So
true.
say this guy says I have money. I can buy 10 houses today. I can buy 11 cars today. I can buy everything.
But
Okay,
there's challenge.
let the person say, okay, I'm not going to eat. I'll not eat for the rest of my life. Because once you eat, it means that once you decide not to eat and you sleep, and then now you have a feeling that my stomach, I'm hungry, I need to eat, and you move to go and eat, you are satisfying a challenge, hunger challenge. So
Exactly.
everybody has a challenge, and the world actually revolves around challenges and solving those challenges.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you focus too much on the challenges, and you won't go any that anyway, you will wait, anyway, you will wait.
Yeah,
Gourmet,
same old.
like I say, yeah, but the introduction of gourmet in a palm wine
Yeah.
ensemble, it wasn't done. Usually, no, in the palm wine ensemble, the low frequencies, the instrument which will give us the low frequencies, the prints were a box piece with 3 prongs. Everybody will sit on it and your friend of prints were. Now that is the ideal low frequency instrument for a palm wine band. But at the time we were starting, we did not have the gourmet, the prints were, but we had the gourmet crown for the na we had that
Omonta.
one.
In
So we
fact,
decided,
I
okay, then
admire the guy who plays that.
yeah, he's called
Oh my
Fabna Safu.
goodness.
Yes,
Oh, I admire him.
yes. COVID nti no obiara agya yɛyɛ
Yeah,
yi me
same
me ofie
old.
sisi obiara nso wɔ ne fie me ne Accra sisi but
No, okay.
I'll be back in Accra tomorrow, God willing, since we will do
Okay.
Zigzag on Tuesday.
Oh,
And
okay.
we
Okay.
decided to bring the gourmet in to solve that challenge of so okay, let's work around the gourmet, and then if we have the money to get it and so once it comes, then we but the gourmet start and who say gourmet has a foul so challenge. Yes, and then we got started. So even when we had the money to buy the preprints, or even when we got the preprints, we never used it because it was
Uh,
like we were all in love with the gourmet and all that. So
yeah, the gourmet
sometimes
or that.
you work around the challenges and realize that you may even get a better solution. Better,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love to listen to what you're saying because it's really encouraging. And
Mm,
this is an educational and also an entertainment show, and a lot of people are here learning more from what you're saying because we the you the talent kakraba ne ya be mwe buye nye bio.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Mm,
yeah.
yeah.
I did cry me who so into me
Mm,
die, that kind of thing.
Charlie.
80, I
Some people
believe
can
they
say,
will learn.
or say, sometimes, or say he believes that when we go to heaven, God will
Mm-hmm.
call you and he will show you what you could have become on earth. And then you look at yourself, what you could have become, and then you look at what you became and realize that,
Exactly.
I was like just 20% of what I could have become. And you will ask yourself, why didn't I do it? And then God will show you that sometimes some of the opportunities you had, you were just a step away from it. And the step is doing. The step actually is doing. You were, if you had done it, you would have succeeded. So you were afraid, you were shy, you were something else. So I'm a one yet. But the only thing that separated you from that success was you doing it. Until when you
Wow.
do it, you may get the challenges, but actually do it, still do it. If you fail, what? You fail, you try, you learn from it, and you try something else. Yay.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mm,
Wow. 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 I've actually learned a lot myself, and I believe a lot of people have also learned from what you just said.
mm.
So let's make it more exciting because I'm talking to a music man. So we need
Yep.
some music to spice up so that it will not be like we're
Okay.
just talking. So that at least we'll
Okay.
come back to the talking.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm actually waiting.
Oh, I should give you a song.
Yeah, you
Oh,
are the
yo.
music
Oh,
man.
sorry. Okay. No, forgive me. I thought you were
I should play. Oh
sorry. I
no,
thought.
that one is for my ears only.
Oh, okay. So let me. I have my guitar here. Let me.
Okay.
Oh, the guitar is even out of tune. I'm coming. Let me just set. I'm coming. Okay, so this song I have titled. It's a song by the band. We have titled this Kofi Kwatin. Now,
Okay.
Kofi Kwatin is
Hey, how did Daddy
It's,
carry you and also play the guitar for us,
we'll see how it works.
sweetheart?
So Kofi Kwatin is a friend of ours. Is
Okay.
figurative anyway, and this person doesn't. He has no regular job, but Oman is got you shower no accessories. Kofi Kwatin will always ask you for money, but in the second scanner, we blow scanner one time. So we just wrote this song so that all the Kofi Kwatins who do not work but always rely on the benevolence of friends to survive. We are telling them that Charlie, and make something out of your life. Who too now when you man now. So this is Kofi
Exactly.
Kwatin by the band.
Okay.
Nana, sit here, I'm
Oh,
coming.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Mhm. So listen to it.
Okay.
Sison bemi, sison kofi kwati, sison na de awie, eso aba na ube twenty sisa. Sison
Woo!
bemi, sison kofi kwati, sison na de awie, eso aba na ube twenty sisa. Kofie, Jumebie, Unya Sika, Ubia Betty, Ubuntom Yama, Waborofasa, Kofie, Jaisaya, Emily Homo, that's a minty Wuju, and I, Wenima, Kofi, Quatin, Kofie, since I also my Sito, Baby, Siso, Kofi Quatin, Sito, Nadia, we. So abana ubi
Wow. Okay, guys, we will be enjoying another one. Anna, are you quiet?
Most
We will,
definitely, most
we
definitely.
will enjoy another one.
Yeah,
But
yeah, 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 yeah. We will.
let's just have some, let me say, three questions, and maybe we'll be done, because ID takes only 50 minutes, and I don't want to waste much of your time,
Okay.
and we want to make it more interesting and loving. So, um, okay, back to what we were discussing concerning
Yep.
Kwan PA Band.
Okay.
We've known the history about it.
Mm,
So now I want to ask you this:
mm.
how many do you intend employing more people to join your band? Or maybe for
Okay.
now, because of the challenge, like what's the sound
Okay.
doing?
Oh, what is actually happening is that when we started the band and we were doing a lot of shows going up and down, a lot of people expressed interest in joining the band. A lot of people. So Mekaya from day one, obviously, we'll have over 80 people. Over 80 people. Some of them will send you messages. Some of them will tell you so we want to join and all that. You need to admit you right now. So what we are planning is we'll talk with the whole team. We'll have lots of discussions, and then if it's possible, we will set up groups like Kwampa. So we will. It's
Okay.
most likely we'll eventually have an audition, and then we'll accept people. We'll select the good
Okay.
ones or those who can be taught, and then we'll put them into groups so that they will also form palm wine
Okay.
bands, and then we'll monitor them and manage them for some time, and then we'll leave them on their own to run. So that will
Wow.
also, at least it will also, the whole agenda of the band is to help revive palm wine music, or to cause a kind of attention to this kind of music tradition. So if we have a lot of bands doing palm wine music, it will even help to push the agenda of causing that rebirth, that renaissance
Exactly.
of the palm wine music. It will even help.
Wow.
So
Wow.
we've actually had some females who said they also wanted to do palm wine music. So wanted to actually have more like a female version of Kwampa, all female, because we guys haven't
It will be
seen men.
very interesting. It will
Adịghị na
be.
nyinaa yɛ mmarima na
Eh,
ɔbaa ni
man,
so
Kwan
so
Band.
ɛboa to some extent because sometimes we are on road for 3 days a yɛmma fie and you will play for instance even this weekend we are doing Volta Serene Hotel this Saturday, and then Sunday we will do a hotel in Koforidua. We will do that game. You perform, they will give you want to sit, okay, sit here. You perform, they will give you a room. Most of the time, they will give you maybe 2 rooms. Some of them will give you other 4 rooms. Others will give you 2 rooms, and you have to share. Assuming we had a lady with us, but it is not deliberate. Say it is just because of how the group started. Say every year started, and instrumentalists be your bar most definitely because all the instrumentalists who were in the church and so we definitely would have had that female.
But what
Let's
about
see what the future
Bacchus,
holds.
like ladies singing? Because I think some more far for instruments, and that's how mobile phone singers and Kawana no more count.
Oh, I'm okay. Say eventually. Oh, of course. I mean, it's about what you can. And you'll be a bit me what I mean. One person can do. Usually, it's good if you can play an instrument and then you can sing. So feature crying a bit me about and I say rattle and I say any of those saying a bit me about it. I mean, it's
yeah. Wow. Okay, so let's drift a little to COVID-19. COVID, we were not expecting sit much no bianyaji. Kwan PA was all over. All the programs, Kwan PA was there. Sit much enjoying Ghana.
We're actually supposed to do a job for Eastern Regional Tourism Awards. It was just a week
again.
Hotel.
It's true, and it was actually on the dam. I forgot
yes,
it was
yes,
actually
yes, the island. So anka
Exactly.
on we'll have the boat cruise. We usually do the boat cruise, yeah, kobo boats and so forth,
Yeah,
people and all that.
yeah,
If it
yeah,
was
yeah.
everything ready and then Charlie COVID came.
Oh,
But
I know that
anyway,
because
then
then I affecting that
yes, yes,
particular
yes,
program. Oh,
yes, yes,
SJM
yes.
power by bending.
Then
So how has it been? Like COVID-19, how
COVID.
you coping?
So
Because now you could see Sesos now styles, but how are you coping with to keep the band, to keep the name, to keep Kwan PA on the higher level? How are you doing it? How are you going about stuff?
So the band, we were at home for 3 months, no gig, no activity. We were at home 3 solid months, nothing. And
Hey,
it tells you, yes, it tells you how you should. And meanwhile, previously, week be anywhere gig. For instance, December, all the 31 days, we did 20, how many days? We had only 8 days of rest in December. Every
wow,
day we're performing. It was only 8 days of rest. And then all of a sudden you have to sit at home for 3 months doing
3
nothing.
months.
And
Jeez.
we supported ourselves with we had some savings as a band. We usually save, and
Okay.
we don't just we were supporting ourselves with savings kakra until Nema started picking up. Now, fortunately, things are picking up
But you are
gradually.
under a record label. That's Wahala Entertainment, right?
Okay, so yes, Wahala came in recently. Just
Recently. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
Wahala came in recently when he decided to sign us on and then do a few things so we were looking at we had a lot of plans when it comes to international performances. So that was when
Okay.
Wahala came to facilitate some of those international tours and all that. And
Oh,
COVID
okay.
did. We had
Hey,
everything
yeah,
set for
Semo.
we
Hey,
had
COVID
everything set for
19.
summer until Niama boom. But I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not the work of
Exactly.
God, the plan of God. Things will work out. Things will work out. COVID,
Exactly.
COVID, COVID.
Exactly.
And yet, Samsa. Let's look at the brighter side of COVID. Let's look at the brighter side of COVID. I
Exactly.
mean,
We have to. We have to.
mhm,
Okay, so the just ended VGMA because if I don't
yes.
ask you this question, people will come and knock me here.
Oh, Bisa pa, Bisa. Feel free.
So you were part of the
Yes.
best group of as
Oh,
whatever of
Nana,
the
stop.
year. So they rather gave it to Dub Nation.
Yes.
How did you feel sitting there? Because you know that modern car group dear, moi dear,
Okay.
and then you can hear the
Yeah.
video of their comma
Nana, don't hit it
Dub
on the thing, okay?
Nation.
Don't hit it. So
So how did you feel?
okay. So, when
No,
the band
we'll
started,
come. We'll come to the band. We want to know the feeling first. How
oh, the
did you
feeling.
feel?
The feeling,
Yeah.
oh, TV3 interviewed us before the event, and I
Okay.
told the lady that once we have been nominated in that category, it has never happened before. Say a traditional band, indigenous band, will move to that category. Yeah, the regular category, it's a group. Most of the time, we remain at the traditional artist of the year,
The
traditional
band.
this, traditional
Yeah,
that,
the band of
but we
the.
move to the group of the year, not just band, not just indigenous. So it's fine. I told them that our agenda for setting this group was to create awareness, was to make the world know that there is palm wine music, which is indigenous music, to reinforce our identity and culture, to show it to people. And once that is happening, and we have been recognized to that level, yeah, I mean, anybody could win. And you see,
Exactly.
last year we won at the
Oh,
expense of somebody. So this year, somebody too has
yeah.
won at our
Yeah.
expense. Next year, who knows? We could win at the expense of another person. So that is how it
Another
is. I mean,
person. Exactly.
we congratulated Dope Nation. We sent them a message, and they also sent us a year and all that.
Yeah.
It's not a fight. It's not a fight. Once you are there, it means Obi. I like the way Nasi put it yesterday. Nasi said, "You are all in there, but you will definitely have. You are all winners. You are all royals, but you have one king at a time. So you have all
Yeah.
won, but there is one king at a time. So
One king
the
at a
group of the year, there
time.
were four of us.
Exactly.
We had Kwampa, Bethel, Revival, Kwa, Lamem Gang, and then Dope Nation. We
Everybody
all
is
won,
tight.
but For now, Dope Nation is our king when it comes to that. Next
Yeah.
year, who knows?
Yeah.
Somebody will win at the expense of somebody, so it's fine.
Exactly. Wow. And big ups to them, Dub Nation, for winning the
Yes,
best group.
yes,
Yeah. At
exactly.
least
Yes,
they've done well.
they
They've
deserve
done
it.
well.
They
They
deserve it.
deserve
They
it.
deserve it.
On my
Yes,
brepa, on my there's so many.
they deserve it. They so deserve it.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
but I mean, we have won awards.
what just na
We
Mr.
had five
One,
nominations last
yeah.
year. Yeah, we had five nominations last year and we won three. And then even now, as I talk, we have been nominated again in another one, which will be launched on September 11th. And so we
Okay,
are hoping.
what is that?
Okay, so that is it's because it will be launched on September 11th. I'd rather hold on with that, and
Okay,
then
okay.
and then all
But
that.
when
But
it come out,
when
we'll find out,
oh,
right?
most definitely, most definitely, most
Okay.
definitely. When the BBC did a story on the ban last year, people were like, ah, no more free for and
Ah,
and
Semo,
BBC
I
because
company
they
interview.
did not understand. They did not understand. Say ah, now Obi crowd through Facebook say ah, in class. Obi Petro say or say this group would have been good, but look at how they are dressed. Oh, so put it in a now on one fan, some people I didn't even talk. People came on there and they gave it to him.
Exactly.
Charlie, look at all this brainwashing. Right?
Yeah,
And I
Semo,
can't
yeah,
so
Sem.
it's fine. Adwoa, it's things will work out. Things will work out, and
Exactly.
it's beautiful. It's all
Because
about promoting Ghana.
I see you people doing stuff, some concerts on at Zane
Mm.
Gardens all the
Yes,
time.
yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
yes,
can
yes,
you
yes.
tell us a little bit about that? What is it
Okay,
about?
okay,
Okay.
okay. So, Zen Garden on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. We are there to give patrons indigenous music. We are there to make you feel excited. We are there to celebrate you. So please, if you are watching us on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. ɛhɔ na ɛbɔ so wɔ Accra on Tuesdays. Charlie, you should see Tuesdays. It is a weekend. And it's beautiful. We are just there to celebrate people. So
Yeah.
almost celebrate on birthday, almost now for but they come, we dedicate songs to people, we
Oh, okay.
celebrate
So
people.
it's actually
That's all about
allowed
it.
for people to come there. I thought it was a
Oh
virtual
yes.
something. Oh, okay. So
No, no, no,
people
no, no,
can.
no, no, no.
Hey, then guys,
It's a
what are you
restaurant.
waiting
It's a
for?
restaurant.
Rush there
Zen Garden is
now
a
on
restaurant. So
Tuesday,
as
right?
you eat, as you drink, we give you on Tuesday, 8 p.m. to
Okay.
11 p.m. every Tuesday. Every Tuesday.
Okay. So
Zen
it's a
Garden, Labone, Accra.
oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Like the question that I asked, no, I always say now that I said that my
Yeah.
coma told me because man, this a question where
Bam,
because
bam,
people
bam, bam,
wanted
bam.
to know how you felt
Yes,
concerning
yes,
that
yes, yes, yes.
because
Oh,
it was just the trending news all over.
mm,
So I'm happy you supported and there's no but let's talk a little bit about this particular VGMA. People
okay.
think the kind of like awards where I'm given to people that don't really deserve it. In terms
Mm,
of if you look at some nominations like the best rapper of the year,
mm.
they feel it went to a wrong person. And also the reggae dancer, the reggae dancer artist. Sir
Yes.
award way.
J Derobi.
Like they feel
Yeah,
it
yeah,
didn't
yeah, yeah,
really,
yeah, yeah,
people
yeah.
actually were talking. So
Yes,
what is your
but
perception about this
you
whole
see,
VGMA
people are
awards?
people are failing to realize something. It is an award scheme. They have their own preferences. They have their own way of assessing things. Listen, they have the academy deciding, they have the board deciding, and they have the public votes also deciding. The ones which are restricted to just the public, they will let you know. The ones that are restricted to just the board and the academy, they will let you know. So that per their standard and per the votings that came, probably board and academy decided that this person is fine, and then the votes also endorsed this person. Until they have their preferences, you cannot challenge. For me, I think it's fine. I may have my own reservations for certain, but so far,
Yeah.
I think I think on my side it was only one that I felt and girl said for her, but I know you made me feeling. It is not. It may not be the fact what actually happened, but almost all the winners, I think, say, and just for the record, any group of the year, any group, it was another category, and I'm sure say it should have gone somewhere and not somewhere.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Charlie, it's fine. You see, what people are feeling right, and it is somebody. Tomorrow it could be you. Work harder. Work harder. Or they forget the
Exactly.
award and work as if you are working. Work with all your mind. Do your performances.
Exactly.
Do your music. The awards will
Exactly.
come. A byproduct. A byproduct. It's beautiful, but Charlie,
Okay.
don't just work for awards.